So in order to prepare for the workshop, we need to make sure that you have all the necessary software downloaded and installed onto your machine. So for this purpose, I've already opened the necessary web pages where we can download the software from. The software being, for one, RStudio, and also the R package ascr. So let's start with R. And you can download that from the cranrproject.org. I'll show the web page in large letters. And in order to install it, we're going to download R 4.2.0 for Windows. We just click on this link and it starts the download. Great, so now that that's finished downloading, I am going to find the executable file, which is in my downloads folder, but I also have a shortcut link up here in the top right corner of my browser, and I click on the executable file to open it and to run it. This will start the installation of R onto my laptop. You can't see this screen now, but my computer is asking me, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? And I say yes. So I did that. And here next, R is asking me which language I would like to use for R. And of course, I choose English. But even if you are not an English native, or if English is not your first language, if you usually run your laptop in a different language, I highly recommend using English here, because that will make it easier for you to follow the workshop, because all the R commands will be in English. So I choose English here and click OK. This is just some general information. Click Next. Select the destination location. I'll stick with the default. Here I keep the defaults as well. Select components. Do I want to customize? Startup? No. Select additional tasks. I keep the defaults here as well. And now the installation starts. Great, that's finished. So all I need to do is click on Finish here, and that is R installed on my computer. Next, we'll start the download for RStudio. So for that, we go to this web page, and I will show the web page in large letters as well. From here, we scroll down. There's various options, but I choose the free RStudio desktop version, so I click download here. This brings me to another page, and I click on the big button, download RStudio for Windows. Great, that's that completed. And again, to install RStudio, we need to run the executable file. So I use this shortcut to get to it, open file, and that will start the installation. So again, you don't see the screen, but my computer is asking me, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? And I say yes. Here's the RStudio setup. Next, again, I choose the default options, install, and here it goes. Great, that's that finished. So all I need to do is click finish, and here we go. So now that's RStudio installed, and to test if everything runs smoothly, we will open RStudio now, and there's various ways to open it. One is to, if you installed one of the shortcut keys, you can click on that. I'm going to type RStudio into my search bar and click on it to run it. That opens the program. Here we go. And so I've already had a version of RStudio in R running on my laptop before. So you see up here that it's not running the R version that I want. I just installed 4.2 and it's still running 4.1. So I will go ahead and change this. You can go to the menu and click on Tools. Here you go to Global Options. And this is where you can change the version of R you want to run. So you click on Change. And this is where you can choose which R version you want to use. I choose 4.2 and click OK. Yes, that's fine. Okay. So apply. Okay. So I need to restart RStudio. I will do that now. Close it. Reopen it. And here we go. That's now R version 4.2 loaded into RStudio. So last but not least, we need to install the R package ascr. And we can do that by going back to the browser. And I've already opened the web page where we can find it. And that's Ben Stevenson's GitHub account. Ben Stevenson is the author of the R package. And in his GitHub account, that's where we can find the package ascr. So once we get there, we can scroll down, find some information, and here are some instructions for how to install the package onto your computer. So we need to click on the link here, and that gets us to a page which has some R code written. So we need to select it all. We can select it with the mouse or just by clicking on the page and hitting Control A. And then we need to copy this, right click, copy. And then we go back to our RStudio and we click in the workspace, right click, paste. There we go, that pastes the text from the web page into the workspace, but we still need to hit enter to run it. Off we go. Here we go, that will take a minute to install all the packages required for running ascr. So ascr will, when you install ascr, you will not only install that package, but it will need to install all the dependencies. So, and depending how many of these packages you already have on your computer, this might take a while. Here we go. That's ascr successfully installed. But in order to make sure that it really runs properly, we're going to try and load it into the workspace now. And we can do that by typing library ascr and hit enter, and that ran without error. So that's all we need to do. We installed RStudio and the package ascr. That's it. Thank you.